Chinagozi. Let's give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. I like the name. Very laborious. Chinagozi. That's right there. Let me give it a second round. Chinagozi. All right, thank you so much.
Reverend Bernard. Sir, please, are you in a hurry to run away? It was beautiful meeting you. I need to say something before you step away. Please, let's have a seat. One of the things that have destroyed Africa's business growth is lack of proper branding. Now, we've had him talk a lot of things about branding, and one thing that has missed for me, which I dare him to really address, is next steps. Sir, we need to have clear next steps, especially for the people that have participated in this event. What next should we do? Because a lot of businesses have failed because they didn't properly present their business. Brand is actually presentation. I saw the way your presentations were. You know, if possible, I'll read all the books you've written. I have someone that is exactly like you, Leke Alda. Leke Alda is like the foremost person around branding in Nigeria, and he's influencing a lot of brands across Africa. You know, one thing is very important. You might be very good, like he said, you might be a genius, and if you're not noticed, if you're not identified, if you're not pronounced, you will die a genius. I said, that guy was very intelligent, but he died, he didn't do anything. And it's possible you are so smart, and you couldn't communicate, nobody knows about what you are doing. So what I'm asking, is there a way we'll connect the startups that are coming out from this event, so that we'll have a branding package for them? There's something we developed in Nigeria, and it has helped. You know, probably we can consider it for SMEs. We know that some of them might not be able to pay as much as some of our big clients were paying. We now developed a branding bouquet for them, where an SME can come. We do logo, we do a branding document, we do what's it called, cover page for website, profile picture, and put them on the internet. Just so busy and get website for them all in one combo, in one package. The interest is such that Africa-owned businesses can start playing in the world global space. It's very important for us. Okay? You see the way Facebook every day, you see new updates. You see new things coming up. You see from time to time Google will change their logos. From that time, it's because they have some people that are thinking for them every point in time. Okay? I think the slide that had your details didn't show. Please, everyone needs to find out what I think I want to meet you again. I know you're in a hurry to run away. I don't mind us having dinner tonight, because there are a couple of things I want us to talk about. You are really a blessing to our world. Please put your hands together for a good one. Okay, let me start now. I can now officially start. Okay. My name is Daniel Chinagozi. Yes. We're going to be doing some things today. We're going to be, and I want to say thank you to Kenneth Igiri. Uncle Ken, I'm loyal, sir. Uncle Ken has been my senior mentor, someone I look up to for a very long time from university days. I think his final year was my second year or my third year. And yeah, you are. And another time I had an encounter with him was when he launched his first book in Jersey at theater. You remember? He's a beautiful writer. And when he told me about StartUp5, I told him I'm going to be part of it. We'll do, because anything that has to do with bringing startups in Africa to the point of growth, I'm in for it. Okay? We breathe it, we drink it, we grow it. Because one thing about growing startups is that, sorry, this is not working. Yeah. One thing about growing startups is that startups, there's a difference between small business and a startup. Most times we mistake that. We try to place that side by side. My responsibility today is very simple. We're going to walk through the process of ideation. How to move something from idea into a business. Because a lot of times of times, when we say we have an idea, we really don't have an idea. We have an idea of an idea. There's a difference between an idea and an idea of an idea. Like when some people were saying some things today, something can drop into your head, but until you walk through what the process will actually take, what it will actually cost you, whether it's going to be profitable, whether you should or should not build, and come to the point, okay, I am going to build this, it's going to cost me this, I'm going to have this as my target, then it's not yet an idea. That time is still at the brain stage. Like someone said something about transferring germs with mobile phone. I started thinking of mobile phone sterilizer, something you know. It's an idea. It's possible it will never work. It's possible it can never come to life. Now, ideas are worthless. Okay? Idea is overrated. Business ideas are overrated. You see someone have an idea and they build their life all around having an idea. That is an idea of an idea. What we're going to be doing today is that we're going to move our idea of our idea to ideas and then to business. We're going to run very fast. Now, I want us to focus and get clarity on our business ideas. I know some of us are already working on something. One thing you can do is if it's very important, if it's needed, reevaluate your idea. Because sometimes some of us will spend all our time, all our effort, all our strength, everything we're doing, working on a business that we shouldn't have started in the first place. You are passionate about it, you love it. I told myself when I was a child that I must be a banker. That Kilode, you're no longer a child. You have grown. You're a big man. Like when I was growing up, I said I must live in Aba. I'm an Aba boy. Though that saw me yesterday, I was wearing proudly made in Aba, and I actually rep made in Aba wherever I go to. If you are streaming live anywhere in the world, please, I want you to know that I'm made in Aba. Everything I'm wearing, from hair to toe, is made in Aba. Please clap for Aba. Now, the next tweet you're going to tweet now, just put hashtag proudly made in Aba. Talk about it. If you put hashtag proudly made in Aba, hashtag StartUp5 will go faster. Because there's a lot of engagement on proudly made in Aba currently, okay? Aba is Africa. It's like you say proudly made in Accra or proudly made. We need to grow African cities the same way we have grown cities, brands like Paris, New York, okay? We need to be part of our own. That's a talk for another minute. Now I want to ask a question, truthfully. If I have two boxes, is this blocking the screen for some people? Okay. If I have two boxes, a box holds 5,000. Okay. A box holds $10, and the other one holds. Box A has $10 guaranteed, and box B has $20 or nothing. You have, okay, let me use cities, right? A box, no, let me use dollars. Yes, it's a legal tender for all of us. A box has $10 and a box has $20 or nothing. Which will you take? No. I want to say, okay, if you would take $10, raise up your hand. The one you have guarantees is $10. I don't want trouble. Let me just collect this $10. They go my way. Raise up your hand. Okay? If you would take the other boss, $20 or nothing, raise up your hand. No, you must take something now. Some people are not taking anymore. Take one. Well, let's start afresh. If you take $10, the one guaranteed $10, raise up your hand. Raise it. Okay. If you would take the other one, $20 or nothing, raise up your hand. Okay, see the hands. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's move again. Let's take it again. The other boss has $5 million guaranteed. $5 million. And the other boss has $10 million or nothing. If you would take $5 million, raise your hand. Some people are taking position. If you take $5 million, you are sure this is $5 million. Let me just take this money. Raise up your hand. Okay. If you would take The other one, $10 million or nothing. If you open it and there's nothing inside it, you just walk away. Well, it's my luck. Raise up your hand. See, the numbers reduced. You know, this measures how much risk you are able to take. This thing I want to work on now, what if it fails? Like, I'm shouting, we're growing startups in Africa, putting in all our resources, growing incubation centers, supporting African startups, so, you know, doing all those beautiful things. What if it doesn't succeed? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to solve that problem? Now, that measures whether this guy is willing to do this thing he said he wants to do. I want to ask you a question I always ask people. Do you want to be a king or do you want to be rich? Chorus answer. Do you want to be a king or do you want to be rich? Huh? You want to be a king? You want to be a king? Okay. Who wants to be a king? Raise up your hand. Who wants to be rich? I think I want to be rich. Yes. Yes. I want to be a rich man. Just imagine how rich you can be. You can bring out hectares of land and build a kingdom and invite people to come and rejoice. He said,
who will give you that resource?
Who will give you that resource? If you're a rich man, for example, Bill Gates is rich, for example. He's not a king, he's not president, he's not a local government chairman. Now, one thing that happens, that's what happens to entrepreneurs. I want to be CEO of nothing, of empty box, of nobody. And I want to be, you know, most times the investors in the business, they are not known. Okay? And right now, African startups are, sir, I think we might do this thing manually. It's still giving me, okay. Another question I ask startups when I meet them, do you want to be an entrepreneur or do you want to be a freelancer? You know what happens to us now is a lot of us are freelancers. Just get that job sharp sharp. One consulting job sharp sharp, just put it together. Do the business, draw. Okay? Website development, sharp, you do. Okay? A freelancer does not say no to any job. An entrepreneur, we're working on a project now. I'm not sure we can take this, but we can recommend someone to you. Do you want to be a freelancer or do you want to be an entrepreneur? Freelancer. Beautiful. Do you want to be an entrepreneur or do you want to be a trader? Because a trader, you can be doing tech and you're a trader. Wiggle is doing bulk SMS, right? There are some other people doing bulk SMS. The only thing they do is to buy. They buy from here, they sell to them. They don't provide other services. Like you have USSD, you have other things, you are building solutions. You are providing other solutions, you are providing support services and all that. You are building a business. It's different from selling. I can sell, there are some people that, like, I've done bulk SMS business once or twice, but because it's not my forte, I didn't continue. But when we're getting ready for another election again, I'll brush up that site. Because politicians will always buy for election, and then you make hundreds of millions, you walk away, and then then will continue it as a business. Do you understand? When it comes to that, I'm a trader on that, okay? But there are some people that have built it as a business, they have a reputation, okay? They have marketing, go in, go out, they have constant market. I'm not interested in that. I want to trade. Now, but if Wiggle comes anywhere, I want to do presentation for my trading stuff, and he comes and makes a presentation, no politician will listen to me. Because politician cannot trace my track record, but their track record can be traced. So how do you want to build this business you are really wanting to build? You need to make decisions like, do you want to do this business solo or do you want to have a co-founder? Results have it that businesses that have had co-founders tend to succeed, especially among startups. Okay? Because especially as the way startups is growing presently, someone needs to have the cognitive skill, the tech skill, you know, build the real thing, the cocoa in the co, you know, the real, like in tech, if you're building a tech startup, you need to have the programmer, the tech person, and you need the guy that faces the business. You need a person that needs to go do the negotiation, you need the person that will be the face of the business. For example, a number of products were built and developed. I'm the face, I'm not the tech guy. I can't write a code correctly, one line of code correctly. but I see one that is written correctly. I said, this thing is not correct. You understand? And sometimes I'm the one that tell my tech people, we can't build this thing, it will fail. Unless, there's a difference between a business person and a hobbyist. A lot of us are hobbyists, especially. I want to do small chops. Who eats small chops? Small chops is not food. Can't be the only thing you are doing. That's usually my argument when I'm consulting, I'm talking to startups. I'll get there. We'll get there so that I can tell you how you should reposition. I want to run faster than I can. Okay, please move. Let me ask this question. I think that question came up earlier when my wonderful brother John Amma. I love that man. These are two people I want to have dinner with before I leave this town. Please, John and Bernard. I'll find a way. I'll track them down. Yes, please. What is a startup in your own word? Tell me. I'm going to be asking everybody, so I'm not going to be saying show of hand. No, no show of hand. You tell me in your word. What is a startup?
Startup is a startup. It's something.
I remember my secondary school, our first integrated science class. They asked one guy in my class, "What is air?" He said, boy." In my language, air is oi, as in cold. Say, "What is air?" He looked at the teacher very well and said, boy. So I've asked him, what is startup? Say startup is a startup. What is a startup? What comes when the word startup comes to your mind? What comes to your mind?
Establishing something.
Establishing something. Okay, who can help? Who is powerful?
When you talk about startup, what comes to mind is small business enterprises.
Okay, small, medium enterprises. Okay, let me say something. Startup is not about the age of the company. Okay? It's not about profitability and revenue rate. Now, John talked about this. I've noticed that we learn in different ways. He's defined startup, gave the pure, accurate definition of startup. But I've noticed that when we're learning by visual and audio, we learn better. Okay? Now, it's not about the management structure. Some people think that startup is any company that has a CEO, a CTO, and a product development person. That's a startup. No. Startup is not about using technology. Startup is not about we have a website, visit our website, click on, download our app on. No. It's not only that you have a mobile app that makes you a startup. Startup is not about raising money, because if there's this craze around tech startups, everyone wants to raise money. Have you raised money? I'm not sure it's as much in Ghana as the way it is in Nigeria. Everybody wants to raise money. Every startup wants to raise money. Even those that don't require to raise money. Okay. Now, startup is not about joining an accelerator program. I want to do and join MEST. I want to join your incubation program because startups are the norm. Okay? It's not a smaller version of a big company. That's not a startup. Startup is so much more than that. For me, I would say that startup is a company working to solve a problem where the solution is not obvious and success is not guaranteed. You want to solve a problem and you are building something. When you start building it, you've really not seen the end from the beginning. You don't know whether this thing will be profitable. But you will notice a problem, like there's a payment challenge. It's difficult for you to do certain things. Like when Uber came, Uber found out that they want people, sometimes you want to place an order for taxi and the taxi comes before you finish dressing up. Okay, they solve the problem. Airbnb, the same thing. A lot of people will travel, they don't want to stay in a hotel. Like for example, when I came, I was locked in, I went to a hotel and I felt locked inside the room all through. It's possible I want to stay in a community where I can see people who walk around, and Airbnb provided a solution for like that. Airbnb owes no building, but they are competing with Hilton with annual revenue right now. So startup could be solving a problem. Okay, startup is a human institution designed to create new businesses. It's designed to create solutions for targeting something new product, service, under condition of extreme uncertainty. You are creating a new product, you are creating a new service, and you are not certain what it's going to be. This Eric, the founder of Lean Startups, and he has mentored and grown quite a number of startups. Now, there's this definition, which is what John gave that I love so much. Let's go next. Let's say a startup. Go back. Yeah, go back. A startup is an organization designed to search for repeatable and scalable business model. Okay? Now, a temporary organization designed to search repeatable and scalable business model, because at a point, an organization can decide to do something to solve a particular problem and grow it. For example, MTN in Nigeria just started a new startup called Lumious. They provide solar panels and all that, and you pay with your credit over a period of time. That's a startup in their main business. So a startup can be, most times, could be trying to address a problem. You are trying to address something very, very important. Now, when you want to build a startup, the questions you need to ask: what is the product or service? Who are the customers? Because if you don't ask enough questions, you won't know what answers to provide. It's very important that we learn to ask questions. What is the right distribution channel? How do I reach my customers? What's the right way to create a demand? But because for you to stay in business, you must have created enough demand for your product and your service. For example, if you have a product that I need, but you've not been able to convince me that I need that product, you've really not done a lot. You've not succeeded. You have a wonderful product, beautiful product, and I need it, but I didn't know. You've not convinced me that I need the product. And you say, I invested $1 million in marketing. Marketing who? You were able to target me properly. You were able to speak my language. Okay? I said, we spent 2 weeks in creating this video. We spent 8 months to create this video, marketing video. And that marketing video didn't speak to me, and I'm your customer. You have wasted a lot of time. What are my costs? What are the kind of activities I need to engage in? These are questions you must ask if you must build a startup. Okay? Now, types of startup. It could be, you can be building a startup in an existing market. It could be a new market. It can be a resegmented market. It can be a cloned market. And one thing that is sure is that sometimes we hear starting lean startup. Lean startup is not about starting small, no. It's about putting a process and methodology in place in product development. Developing your product in a particular way. Okay? And one thing that you must do if you want to develop your product in a particular way, one thing that is very important you must do is to understand that your startup is trying to answer a question. Your startup is trying to answer a question. You are trying to, and the question should not be, can this product be built? Or can this service be created? The question should not be, can it be built? Because if you are about whether it can be built, you can get technology people around to build it. You can get finance here and there and start it. Okay? The question that is very important that you should be asking is, should this product be built? Should this product be built? So that you don't spend a lot of time trying to create something, and at the end of the day, when you bring it, the community doesn't need it. I think they will like this product that you think is not enough. You are only one customer. Most times, you find out that you create a product, you have spent a lot of dollars, you have spent a lot of CDs, you spent a lot of naira, and built a product, and you find out that the people you built it for, they don't need it. They like it. You know, they like it. Who here takes multivitamin? Multivitamin, every day you take multivitamin. You notice it's when we get to our 50s, 60s, we'll start taking multivitamin every day. Start taking yellow medicine, eh? But just have headache. The next thing you think of is a painkiller. If you have a wound, if you have a fracture, if you didn't sleep well last night and you have a pain on your neck, you will think of a painkiller, right or right? Right? Yeah. Now, most times we need to design our businesses to be like painkillers and not vitamins. You know, most times we need to check in terms of what product we want, what problem we want to solve. Now, I'm going to go through a problem-solving framework. I think Because I'm coming over to the next section, right? Okay, let's go through the problem-solving network framework. I'll hand over to him. Just go till we get to problem-solving framework. I'll come back to this. Just keep going. Yeah, keep going. Okay, please stop here. Now, this is one thing I want everyone to take out if you want to create a new product. You're disrupting my flow, but it's okay. Now, you need to highlight the problems you and others face every day when you want to design a product. Because your first market is you and the people in your immediate environment. Highlight the problem they have. Now, find out who needs solution to this problem. Now, you want to create a product and you won't be able to define the problem appropriately. Don't start. If you define the problem, why do they need this? If you tell me why I need USSD, why USSD is prepared, now, like we have had USSD as adverts today, you can do USSD as payment, you can do USSD as security. Define the problem, the whole problem, entire problem, and then who needs the solution for the problem to identify your customer, because they will help you build. Your customers is not only for buying, your customers is actually for your building process. Okay, I'm trying to rush a course we should do in 3 days into a few minutes. You know, you have further cut the time again, so I'm going to do it for you. Okay, this is the problem painful enough for people to pay for it. And it's good that you can solve a problem and can you use it? I can use it, but will you want to pay for it? For what, sir? No problem, I'll just go. Do you understand? Now, can people love it? Like, for example, I've been trying to recharge a Vodacom line I use the same way I used to use. I stopped using Scratch card like 1 year ago since *737 came out. GT, just do *737 and then you credit you do almost all the transactions. Now, because I've gotten so used to that, sometimes if they give you Scratch and you don't know the code to use again, okay? Now, how much can I pay to transfer money without going to the bank? I can pay for that, okay? Now, is there a market for the solution? How big is the market? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people say they can pay for it is not enough. That's why before you design a product, you must do a series of questionnaires to find out amongst 100 people, how many people are willing to pay? How big is the market? Measure the global market, measure the local market, measure how growth, what technology can do to the market, because you can build a product and another technology comes in today and wipes out that product entirely. You need to understand that what the solution in its simplest form. If you can't see what your solution is in its simplest form, please don't build. Because you might build something that is so advanced in technology that people cannot use it. You built it, people are interested in it, they are willing to pay for it, but it's too advanced for them to use. Now, how will this solution solve this problem? You need to say, if you notice most of the website, most of the platform, you see how this works. They are able to tell you, okay? Now, what is the existing alternative? Is someone doing what you already do? Now, you need to also think about, I have a couple of friends I'm meeting this evening that built a beautiful application from Ghana, Asoriba. Okay? They built a church application. Now, they've expanded to Nigeria, and smart enough, they came into Nigeria through InterSwitch. So, all the churches that use InterSwitch has given them Asoriba first trial free of charge. Now, it becomes a growth. They've identified that the Nigerian man, let me tell you, there's no difference between all of us, Africa. We are really not different. It's just territorial boundaries. Yes. If anything I need, you check very well. Kenneth needs it. For example, we have donated him to you. You know, we have donated Kenneth Green to Ghana. He's now almost Ghanaian. He was calling me Charlie. I said, yeah, Charlie. They've taken my brother, and it's beautiful. If I see enough business here, I can talk to my wife. I will relocate and come here and build a beautiful. You will need to think in terms of your solution, in terms of market. How can you expand this business? How many people can pay for it? When I come back, I will walk you through the process of product development so that you see the steps of developing this product and then in building a business among the product, because we have grown a group of startups that are focused only on technology and not on the market. They're focused only on technology and not on scale. We built something recently. Madam, I love what you're doing around waste management. It's my core. That's where I started my business. Now, but what we decided to do recently was to use technology to grow waste management. I'm telling you because of you. The first time we did try our hands on waste management, it grew, it was beautiful. We got to a point, we stopped. This time around, we decided to do it differently. We got people to test the market, we got the locations, we tested the market. We got people to even pay before we start providing services. We got people to register online. We got people to request for waste management service using an application, okay? And it was something else. You see that what technology is not that there is something new technology is doing. It's just that technology is making the original solutions, the things we used to do before, we now do it more efficiently. We do it efficiently. We do it better. We do it faster. Such that I'm no longer scared. Okay, I'll come back and I'll continue. I want to hand over for Ken.
Please show some love to him for me.
Ken. You know, I kept talking to Ken off and on and off and on. How many minutes am I going to speak? So I can plan my life with that. I won't run away from Nigeria.
That's why I'm here.
That's why you're here. So thank you very much, Ken. I'm going to come back to round up because if I don't do business model canvas, there are a couple of questions John Amma asked that I want to use this session to answer. I want to teach you how to build a business model so that no matter what the idea is, if you try it, if you don't see the end from the beginning, you don't start. Okay? We'll walk through the process of product development and then we'll conclude for the day. But meanwhile, please put your hands together for this wonderful moment.